I feel like you're just letting everybody down all the time. You're never really just doing anything right. I'm sure everybody feels that way. Just always feel like you just.
Never thought I was going to get divorced. I didn't want to get divorced. I didn't want to be a divorced person. I really didn't want to be a split family with my children. And it upset me because it meant I wasn't who I thought I was. And that was so painful.
The surprising reason behind Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's split has been revealed, and it turns out Diddy is involved once again. Reports suggest that a sex tape between J-Lo and Diddy was found, which may have caused tension in the relationship. This isn't shocking to many, as Diddy was known for recording everything that happened in his house.
Speaking on it right now, he'll be one of the first dudes that they'll probably pull to the side and say, yo, well, you say that your man, I heard you on TMZ say that he never did this and he never did that, but ain't this you? If those pictures or those films or anything like that exists, you know what I'm saying? That's what they pay those agents to do. So, of course, I don't believe that none of the people who are his celebrity friends is gonna speak or say nothing until they're either contacted or they know what they really got.
So you feel like they might be worried that they might be on tape at one of Diddy parties doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing?
LaRob said in his affidavit that Diddy had every room taped and...
Diddy and Jennifer Lopez were romantically involved during the late 90s and early 2000s. During this time, they appeared together in several interviews, highlighting their relationship.
Larger than life, but at first I didn't like him at all. You know, I didn't. I thought he was like, you know, I didn't like him because, you know, Sean and I were very different that way. You know, I was very like family oriented and a kind of a, you know, the married type. You know, I was actually, when we first worked together on the video, I was married, even though I was going through problems, nobody knew that, you know what I mean? And I wanted my family, and even though at that time it was not going well, you know what I mean? That was who I was, that's how I was raised.
The two kept in touch over the next few years, and when Jennifer left her marriage, they became much more than just friends.
Once I got to know him, and, you know, we became friends first, and then we developed this bond. We both understood where we were at that time in our lives, and we both knew nobody else understood exactly how we felt. So sitting there, being handcuffed to a bench, and, you know, I do remember feeling the comfort of someone caring about you enough that, you know, they just wanted to make it okay and couldn't believe that we were in this situation and how did this happen.
Started to happen, I started looking into her eyes more, spending more time with her, and I just fell in love with her.
To have somebody who, by your side, who understands what you're going through, and at the end of the day, doesn't need anything from you except to love you.
She was one of the nicest, most beautiful.
Things took a troubling turn for Diddy and Jennifer Lopez during the Lil Rod lawsuit. Jones, the plaintiff, accused Diddy of violent behavior, threatening to eat his face, flashing guns, and boasting about bribing witnesses and jurors related to the 1999 UIC nightclub shooting involving rapper Shine. The lawsuit also mentioned Jennifer Lopez, who dated Diddy for 2 years until 2001, referencing the couple's arrest after the shooting incident. Although Lopez's charges were quickly dropped, Diddy was acquitted while Shine was convicted. Jones alleged that Diddy confessed to being responsible for the shooting and claimed Lopez carried the gun into the club. Despite the official narrative, one of the victims, Nat Ann Rubin, maintained that Diddy was the one who shot her.
Hey, how you doing? So, here today about this latest lawsuit with the P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Sean Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call him. Lawsuit that has come out involving the producer Lil Rod. So basically his last two lawsuits, or last two major lawsuits, the one with Cassie, she made mention that Puffy made her carry his guns into nightclubs and wherever they went. And he threatened her to make her feel like she had to do so. And while there were lots of things of importance, that stood out to me, and I'm going to tell you why. In this lawsuit with the producer Little Rod, they were both SA'd by him and threatened and physically harmed. But in this lawsuit, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, "That's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shine take the fall for it." Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face in that 1999, December 27th, 1999, Club New York shooting. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery, to take the bullet. I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got pow-powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time. Even the surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, "Puffy, pew pew me in the face." He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet harassing me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to little...
Unsurprisingly, Jennifer Lopez's mother had concerns about Diddy's character. According to Gandil, J-Lo's mum warned her against dating Sean Combs.
Little mom didn't like Puff either, right?
His mom couldn't stand. Mom never took a present, a gift. If she needed air to breathe, she wouldn't take his laugh.
Diddy, known for being vengeful, didn't take the breakup with Jennifer Lopez well, especially when she later started a relationship with Ben.
Man, big fan here.
Yeah.
My question to you is, once and for all, clear it up for us. Is J-Lo's ass the best in the business?
Definitely the best in the business.
And did she have to leave you because you cheated on her?
That's what we heard. You cheated.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
That's what you told her anyway, right?
No, I didn't cheat.
Let me tell you something about J-Lo.
Yeah.
You believe how much attention this relationship of hers is getting?
It's ridiculous.
With Ben Affleck. And you know what's sad? It's going to end in a divorce just like the other two marriages. You know it and I know it. This girl gets married every year.
In fact, she had a longer relationship with you than she had with any of her husbands.
Yeah. Comment on that.
What do you think, P. Diddy? Is it a great ass or what?
Comment on everything that's just been said.
Yeah, I told you before it was a great.
Yeah, we know it's a great.
She has a great.
Hit that ad for a long time.
I mean, that's in the past, you know, and somebody else.
Anyway,
that's the way it
That's
goes.
a past that.
Anyway, Ben Affleck.
I like Ben. I mean, I like Ben. I like the Ben and Jen thing. I mean, it's all good.
Anyway, Ben Affleck, you give it to her as good as you did. Any way possible?
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
you're good at it.
I mean,
you know what you're doing.
I'm not really looking at what nobody else is doing. I mean, that my thing was in the past, you know. I'm living in another
time zone.
Another time zone right now.
Glad to be rid of her.
I mean, it's not even like that. I'm happy to be in a relationship that I'm in. You know?
Nothing better than fresh new. Chris, you're on the air.
Puffy, how you doing?
What's poppin', baby? Bad Boy 2 the soundtrack is story.
Huh? Is J-Lo shaved down there?
Is J-Lo shaved down there? That's a good question. That's a legitimate question.
It's non-racial.
It's non-racial.
I don't remember.
All right.
I don't remember.
So now on this Bad Boy
Hey,
soundtrack,
attention everyone. Don't ask me no more of the J-Lo questions. It's been beautiful.
According to Gandil's allegations, Jennifer Lopez appeared to attract the attention of many celebrities in Hollywood, including Jada and Will Smith.
About how Puffy wanted to fight Will Smith over Jennifer Lopez.
Oh man. We were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damien was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. It was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damien, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada, and it was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his own some kind of way, like, and then he was like this, you know, like I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go towards him, and he said to me, he said, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm a snuffer.
It's evident that Jennifer Lopez has a complex history with Diddy, but issues with Ben Affleck began early in their relationship. Page 6 reported that troubles surfaced during their honeymoon in Lake Como, Italy, where the couple was constantly pursued by photographers during what should have been their happiest moment. They barely spoke to each other. Affleck had portrayed himself as a changed man, but that impression didn't last long. The New York Post revisited this narrative in a documentary accompanying Lopez's film, This Is Me. Now, in the documentary, Lopez reflected on Affleck's discomfort with some of her artistic choices. At one point, Affleck was shown reacting to Lopez sharing his private love letters with her music team, indicating a lack of understanding between them.
Everybody, this book, it is every letter and every email that we wrote to each other from 20 years ago and today.
You've been showing all the musicians all the letters.